Octane anime action is the name of the game in Relic Knights. Mount up in your mecha and battle for glory at our Relic Knights hub on beastsofwar.com. Greek mythology rages to life in mythic battles pantheon. Become a god and command heroes and monsters in a battle for Olympus at beastsofwar.com.
Hi everybody, I am back with Cad and Ben again, and this time we are having a look at some of the stuff for Homeland Apocalypse. So what is this? It's huge.
This is the store, the Showroom Store. So if we've got four different frontages for it. So you can have it as a quickie
on here.
Yeah. So you've got the quick stop, which is like your convenience store kind of thing. And you go in there and you're looking to be able to get different things that you'll need because it was a store. And then we've also got the car showroom. So at the back you've got that sliding door. If I just...
Does it work?
Yeah, it does. That goes up and down. And then of course vehicles can go right the way through. So you could have had, you can 1/48 scale vehicles all shiny new looking in there, have them a little bit dusty. But then of course, that would be ideal if you're looking for a vehicle that works when in there. Or
don't forget the doors at the front.
And the doors at the front, they're sliding doors at the front. Okay,
all right, let me get closer on this.
Okay, so you've got your sliding doors at the front. So there you could then sort of like drive through at the front, drive out. But
you don't want a zombie sat in it.
No.
Because then the door.
No, because if you do that, then the zombie's going to end up being in the room with half a zombie. Sorry, Justin, but I got to play.
Okay. This is a really clever design. Is this a similar idea to what you did for the big shopping mall?
It is, yeah. So this is one of Kev's projects, isn't it? And he did the shopping mall. He's got this, and of course, he's also got those side accesses for the shopping mall coming out quite soon. I think one of them is a loading bay.
Right.
It's the
other one's a security
in the ATM area.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get some pics of that.
Yeah, we'll send you over the pics so you've got those. And yes, it's got a holding room and the office is one on one side. It's really makes it really cool. So, but yeah, so getting back to this one, may I turn it around?
Oh yeah, we're good.
Okay, so
what do you want to have a look at?
So that's the back of it. I just wanted to explain that if people wanted to subdivide it as other kind of stores, you've got the security door on here. I don't know if you see that actually works. That one.
So hang on, this is a little.
Yeah, that's the. And then if you open, so if you open that and then push your finger in, the other one should work. Yeah, and that's the way that works.
I love that.
And then we've got these doors here as well.
Double doors.
Yeah, double doors. Yeah, and then of course we've got the up and over.
Does a
Yeah. Put it right out and then it'll drop. Yeah. And the reason for that, of course, is because if it was a genuine building and we were the owner of it, you want it to be able to use it for as many different purposes as possible when you sort of like let it out. So that's what we've made. It's also really good because if you want a resource environment, if you're playing a game like this and you don't want to use the mall, because after all the mall is a kind of like a modern
It's
dungeon.
a table unto itself.
It is. We call it a dungeon crawler, but modern dungeon crawler. And also, we'll send you over some images of some Spec Ops, I think they are, aren't they? Where you'll see them.
Spectre miniatures.
Spectre miniatures, yeah.
I see.
They're nice miniatures as well. And it just gives you an idea of all the things you can use this for. So that's why we call this range Homeland Apocalypse. And yeah, it's really cool.
You see, I want to see someone do like a 20 by 12 table of just middle Americana.
Yes.
So you've got the suburbs, you've got a strip mall halfway up the
That would be really
table,
cool fun.
big shopping mall on the end.
That would actually be quite a good idea. Yeah, we'll have to do that sometime. Yeah.
Oh, Cat, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Made it more work for you.
Do you like the marble floor? This is actually supposed to be like a lino. Yeah.
Okay, now this isn't really close. Let me let some stuff out of here. And I'll see if I can get it nice and close for everybody. We'll get our beautifully painted minis out of the way.
I do like the cell shaded look.
Yeah.
And as you can see, that's
that's
marble effect floor.
Yeah, that's the marble. So basically what we're doing there is very high resolution. We're printing it on a very sturdy card and then we laser cut and laser etch on top of it. That's what we've actually got on the outside as well. So that's the we've got the thing is with the paints that we use is obviously it's such a flat.
Finish.
Yeah, it's such a flat finish that this has enabled us to do nice
More of a
modern finishes, if you like.
Gloss modern.
Yeah.
You see, this is what gives buildings the weight, is that nice matte look that you guys do on.
Yeah, that actually comes from the high pigment content in the paint that we use, because it has to have a high pigment content to go into lasers, doesn't it?
Yep.
And actually, Kev, I think, was working on these when he was doing, with 4Ground's, we've also got the Non-Such University coming on. And
Yes.
Kev was actually looking at different.
Wait, are you building the Non-Such?
Moving on. Anyway, so Kev was looking for different kind of flooring, and he liked this one for here because, like he said, if it wasn't real marble, it could be fake marble.
Yeah.
Anyway, right.
That does look exactly like lino.
Yeah,
And
it
I
does.
like the fact that you still got the burn effects on here.
Yes.
The dust that comes off it, just to make it look that little bit more weathered.
Yeah, the world is a pretty dusty place, isn't it, really?
Honestly, if I was doing an 8x4 table,
Yeah.
I would do this down one end of it.
Yeah.
I would have two of these done in an L shape at one end of the table with a
Yeah.
nice parking lot.
But also
running
Kev's
out
working on some smaller ones as well later on. That
he?
will go, so you'll be able to have like a strip mall as well. It'd be really cool.
Anything for like a fast food place.
Yes, he's got that coming. He's got that covered.
And don't forget Emma's Diner as well.
And Emma's
Yes.
Diner, yes, because that's the other thing. We'll have to show Emma's Diner. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. Next time we come over, why don't we set up a 12-foot table or something, or do something, or 20-foot, and we can do all of Homeland Apocalypse, all the Homeland Apocalypse range.
It's going 12 foot, 20 foot. He'll want 40 foot next.
They haven't got room.
You see, we can do. Let's see, what is it? We have bays of 3 to 4 6-foot long tables, so we could do a 24-foot table if you want by 4 foot.
Don't tempt him.
I'm already tempted.
Or what we can do is we can turn them and make them 6 by 8, 6 by 16.
Ooh.
No, I mean, when I'm gaming, I prefer the 4 foot just because of the reach.
Aye.
Especially if it goes up. But I tell you what we could do, we could get all of the Chicago Way buildings, and because Chicago Way buildings work perfectly in Homeland Apocalypse, like Gambas's warehouse and all the shotgun shacks and that kind of thing.
So you want to do something running down the table going downtown
and
to
then
suburb?
I'll tell you something else actually. Can I just move this out way a minute? Because I know we were going to do these other damaged buildings a little bit later, but we might as well do them now.
Okay.
These are these.
I'm just thinking, when Fallout comes out,
That'd be awesome.
we could do a 20-foot Fallout table.
That would be
Brotherhood of Steel attack on.
That would be awesome. But then I know what's going to happen then. What's going to happen then, at the same time as you and Justin got together when you were looking at the Necromunda table, you ended up spending an evening playing Necromunda. I remember that.
Wow.
Playing games? Oh, no.
Talking now.
That's the only time we get to play.
Now these are damaged Homeland Apocalypse buildings. All right. Now we've had some people say they'd look great for Russian Second World War buildings. Obviously, because I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to that kind of thing, we are going to be doing some. There's another couple of Kev's buildings.
Yeah.
We are going to be doing some Russian-esque ones, so the windows would look more Russian. But the cellar would look a little bit different. But so these are part of Homeland Apocalypse.
Okay, here's a detail you've done, particularly for these that I really like.
Yeah.
You've designed the stud walls inside
Yeah.
to be proper stud wall
Yeah,
holes.
Does it make your carpenter spirit sing?
It does. It actually
Yeah.
does. Seeing that level of detail in these.
Justin
is
and I always
fantastic.
joke because I used to be a bricklayer and he used to be a carpenter, and there's always a little bit of friendly rivalry on site when that comes to that sort of thing.
You probably like my brother. He was a brickie.
Yeah.
Of course, my brother being my brother.
Yeah.
Now, he is my brother Paddy, so yes, I'm an Irishman with a brother named Paddy, so this story does work.
Oh, his parents loved him.
So basically, my brother was working on a wall one day,
Yeah.
and he was breaking down soap bars, so the bricks, concrete bricks. And now, all right, Ben, how would you break down a brick into a half brick?
Well, I cut it with the edge of my trowel.
Oh,
Is that what he was doing?
that's what he was doing.
That's fine, because that's what bricklayers do, because we like to cut with the edge of our trowel. So if he cuts fast, it should cut nice and easy. Hammer and bolster, you were going to say, weren't you?
no, just a lump hammer.
Or a lump. Oh no, yeah, but with the edge of your trowel would be even quicker if you got nice.
But here's the thing:
Yeah.
our Paddy, can't believe I said our Paddy on camera,
I like that. Though.
went tap tap spin,
yeah.
tap tap spin,
Yeah.
tap tap, and then my thumbs off.
Oh, no.
And he used his trowel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he obviously shouldn't have done that. You'd be surprised actually how sharp trowels got.
Oh yeah,
And that's why they
go
do
through that.
literally just fade away to nothing.
Yeah.
And you
then
have
you get
left and
super
right-handed
sharp.
trowels. That's a fact. You really do have them. Sorry, Cad. What were you
I
gonna say?
was just going to point out something about the
Back
damage.
to the buildings.
Yeah.
On topic. Good man, Cad.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
On point.
You see I don't know, you can probably get it better under the camera than me. The
what we got?
damage.
I got a staircase in there that should be out.
Yeah.
So what do we got here?
You see the damaged like wooden panels and things?
Yeah, so
Those-
on the floor?
Yeah. Those are actually parts of the wall that you can poke out, so you can change the amount of damage your building has. Within like reason, the bit where it's a big hole is
different
still going
options of where to put it.
You see, I like the idea of that because then those bits that have came out, you can actually glue on to
But
make
have
these
you
rubble pals.
seen
Yeah.
the acetate windows?
Oh, how do you do those? So you've actually
with
got
a
those
knife.
Yeah.
All right.
But they get shown how to do it in the kit, and yeah, you can see that one as well there.
Yeah, it just looks like someone's put a brick through it.
Yeah. Because sometimes with these
That'd be
windows,
some bricky.
yeah, sure. yeah. That because
No, hang on. You're in Ireland. If a half bricks went through a window, it's probably one of us.
you said it. You sound really
I'm Irish, I can get away with it.
close to the wind, mate. I'll tell you that much. Anyway, so there you
lovely.
go. They are nice, and I'm looking forward to the. You know, we were saying the other time about what's coming out.
I think that
for the-
one's
Yeah, that's what's coming out for the Second World War.
Yeah.
So you're going to be able to find some of the. Yeah, that's all right. Don't you worry.
right.
Yeah. You're going to be able to find some of these more appropriate for Russia. But if you think of the old black and whites where you've got the Russians moving inexorably closer towards
Or
Germany,
Red Dawn.
Yeah.
Red Dawn.
Oh, that's it.
yeah.
They do a
Ooh,
Red
that'd
Dawn
be good.
scenario.
There's so much to do with it.
But obviously, these are great for The Walking Dead.
Yes.
these are ideal for a Homeland Apocalypse game. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely,
or
definitely.
if you want to do Fallout, these are that nice sort of cell-shaded bright colours that would be perfect for it.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me a bit of when you come out and you get into Sanctuary at the start of Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Or you can have it as a UN kind of international hurricane issue.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, like, I suppose stuff goes flying in a hurricane.
It does.
I have seen documentaries on New Orleans that
I
place
wouldn't want to be there.
absolutely racked. Although I don't think I would wargame in that era. I think it's a little too soon. This,
That is another thing. It's about how soon is too soon.
Yes, I mean, like we've discussed this many times on the weekend here, as in, you know, if like World War One we're happy to do, World War Two we're happy to do, are we becoming closer and closer to we're going to get to like Gulf War?
See, and the interesting thing is if you ask my girlfriend's dad, he'd say Falklands is too soon because he was there.
Yeah, he was in it. Yeah.
So it isn't, because obviously...
It's one of those things we always have to be careful of as gamers when we're building scenarios.
Definitely.
But I mean, like building something fantasy like a zombie apocalypse or
Fallout, as we said.
Yeah, but then you've even got to be careful. I mean, we were debating when we were going to bring these out whether we even brought them out because we had them planned, and then of course you had this horrendous hurricane issues going on, and so it's like these people's lives have been ruined. But you know, it's always a tragedy for the person involved, and I think it's something to do with the modern world that we just it's just another thing. It's happened somewhere else unless it happens to you.
All right, now we're going way off topic, but I'm enjoying this. So recently, with me doing a lot of traveling with Beasts, I have realized there is a huge difference between imagining a thing and actually experiencing a thing. Whenever you're imagining a thing, there's a buffer of imagination there that people never take into account. I mean, like actually doing the journey to America, you know, sitting on a plane for 7 hours, you think, oh, it's just 7 hours on a plane, just 7 hours sitting down. When you're actually doing it, it's so different. I got so bored. It was just me sitting there going, well, I'm here.
Yeah.
That's when you're going, I wish I had a rule book.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I had my Kindle with me, so I wasn't too bad. And yes, I know I say I like my old books, but for flying, a Kindle is just too handy.
Yeah, I like that. But then I was talking to Ronnie from Mantic about the fact that he's really he and I are both fans of graphic novels. So therefore, I was really excited when he was bringing out the real deal when it came, if you like, to Walking Dead. But he now is happy to read his graphic novels on his device. Yet for me, I still wait, don't I, for it in the post. It's like when I used to get the B-Nail and wait. I wait for it and it comes and I read it.
I still prefer the tactile feel of reading a book.
Oh yeah, but graphic novels, I don't like the idea of it. Sorry.
No, I don't.
Not on an electronic device. No. I don't know what it is.
There's just something nice about physically holding it.
No, but I reckon your eye actually just registers some of the activity over here when you're opening a graphic novel, even without you not realising it.
Yeah, I suppose.
Because I never really look at the pictures when I first get it. I'm reading the verbiage, if you like, and then I go through it all. it's like a kid again, I suppose. But somehow I'm getting it because I'm somehow registering this. Then the next time I look at it, I'll look at what's been said, but I'll look at the artwork. And so, yeah, I mean, I feel it's a form of an art form. Yeah.
I have an idea. I'm dragging us back on topic for a second. I have an idea. Do these buildings match the footprints of the kits that are already done?
Yes.
They do, but I think they are reversed to get some variety involved.
So the footprint is the same?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm literally thinking you could play a game of something, have these start out as being fine, mildly weathered down, maybe if you want to do a little bit of work to them, but actually have it that if explosives go off in them, you swap out your building.
Well, we did that with the Second World War buildings. All the Second World War buildings have the original range. They all had, or almost all of them had a damaged version of it because we used to play a degrading battlefield, and that was really cool. But that's really the kind of the club games that you play. You've got to have a lot of people involved and have a lot of good fun.
I go slightly off topic. Do you remember the sci-fi one we did where the mechs were climbing through buildings and stuff? So you'd have the building get destroyed because a robot had gone through it.
I'll tell you what was really good. We had that rule, didn't we, for damaging the walls, and it was basically degrading the mechs were just the human those people that didn't want to be processed by society were basically having everything they were hiding and being destroyed by these mechs. That was a cool game. But
was there a specific IP you were playing this off as a fan game?
No. What we always used to do for a long time, what we used to do, even with like Fabled Realms. I mean, really, Fabled Realms evolved over that period of time where we would house rule other people's mechanics. So you'd have a situation where you might be playing with the skirmish might have been like
old Necromunda, I was saying to you,
old Necromunda, and then the old Inquisitor was used more like when it was going to be like a role-playing kind of environment when we were doing that, and then it was 40k with the bigger battles, and we just used to.
You just mashed
sort of hot-wired other people's rules, mashed it together, see how it works. And I mean, we've played, I suppose, of the 20-odd people we play with regularly, some of those we've been playing with for nearly 2 decades.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happens. And of course, for Cad, it was like, I would be making stuff for them. So when Lord of the Rings first came out, obviously I made you Mordor bits with the bits that came off, because there's loads.
There's the bridge, which actually had removable sections.
Yeah.
So as you were playing, you could roll, and like different sections would fall off. We play with the Lord of the Rings, the Warhammer, the Games Workshop.
Rule set.
That's
about the rule set.
But like bits breaking off.
If you think about it, Games Workshop did it with because I really used to like the historical range, and everything was so Legend of the High Seas, that kind of thing. If it was Legend,
I used to love playing
that was
the
based.
West one.
That was
Legend.
So
those, I think it was
Legends of the Old West. Yeah.
So those were fundamentally based on their mechanics for the Lord of the Rings in some of the ones.
The Legends,
the Legends ones, and so I love those.
Again, this is something that I think I'm surprised it hasn't happened in the industry yet. Is that someone hasn't just made like a gaming cookbook, just filled with gaming mechanics that you can pick and choose from to actually build up a custom club scenario.
But your community could do that.
Yeah.
That'd be a really cool idea. For your community.
Yeah.
And I know one of the
buildings. I love
them. Sorry.
Okay. So here they are, and now I'm going to make Cad a little bit stressed. You haven't got a clue what I'm saying.
My prize sense is tingling.
Right, I tell you what, guys. If
my prize alert has gone off.
If you like this, if you comment to win either these 2 damage buildings or this showroom store.
Okay.
But so you've got to comment about what you would use these in, what games, or
what scenario would you build for them,
or even your favourite gaming scenario, mechanism that you could put in other games.
Yeah.
But in somewhere in your comment, if you say damage buildings or if you say showroom store, and then what we will do is you'll give us the information, and if they say showroom store, they'll get this one, which is 600 long. It's really big. A lot of people are saying
mil, not centimeters.
Sorry. They're 60 centimeters long.
You're not doing a 6-meter scale building.
A lot of people were saying, is that building got doors a bit short?
You'd be surprised. We get asked for the Russian tank factory a lot.
Yeah, we do.
Really?
We do. Yeah. But we also but one person actually said those doors look a bit short, and we said actually what you're not realising is it's that wide, and that those doors are. So anyway, that is going to be the showroom store.
Right.
These will be the damaged
buildings,
houses or damaged buildings. If they make that clear and they say either they can comment about what we can do, or they can comment about what kind of rule mechanisms they would use to play in this kind of Homeland Apocalypse.
Fantastic.
Great, we'll send them some stuff.
Fantastic. Well, everybody, you know what to do. Get your conversations on the go in below. Tell the guys what you want or what you'd like them to know.
You're in shock today.
No, I was actually thinking about. I was going, what rule? And then I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if you had a breaching rule for when you're playing like Rainbow Six style through a wall?
There's actually a sci-fi game. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. Years ago, me and Warren played it. It had a breach and clear mechanic where you could be standing outside the walls of a building and you would breach and clear to get someone out of the building.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Does Infinity have something similar?
No, it wasn't Infinity. It was another
But
one.
what about this is not a test for these?
Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Well, any of it really.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway.
Again,
Yeah. I started rambling again then.
Here's the thing: you can build with these either a reasonably okay town that's not had a lot of damage, or you can just build something that's completely been wrecked.
Yeah. Or
especially if you start actually using the Stalingrad stuff as well.
Yeah.
Because a lot of modern cities obviously have concrete buildings.
Of course.
And a concrete building is a concrete building.
Yeah, I'd use Stalingrad. I'd use Homeland Apocalypse.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'd also use the ruined church in Curse of Dead Man's Hand.
Yeah.
Because that's a wooden church.
Yeah.
That would be good. But anyway, there's loads you can use with it.
I would even possibly get some of the Daldor ruins mixed in
Yeah.
here because you know, even here in Ireland, we have ruined castles up around the north. We have ruined castles up around the north coast. We have a restored one just outside of Belfast.
Yeah, you are the open air film set for Game of Thrones. You and Malta. So yeah, you've got some beautiful stuff around here.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, everybody, get your comments in below. We'll move on. See you in another one.
Thanks very much.
Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now, and be sure to check out beastsofwar.com for the latest gaming news and gaming Let's Plays. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.